I know I should have made this video a long time ago. I see so many people killing themselves doing those abdominals, trying to get the six-pack and closing and try to get a strong core. Right, you don't have to kill yourself to try to get those abs to get a strong core. And actually, this is not to me getting a strong core using only the abs. Getting the core much stronger is activating the TVA, the transverse abdominis, which goes all around like a cylinder, deep abdominal muscle that works like a cylinder. And with this, if you manage to activate that, then you're going to support your back and activate the core at any movement you do. So this is what I want to help you with today. And before we get started, I want you to understand the impact on posture on your breathing to properly activate the transverse abdominis. Let's get started. Now let's talk a bit more about breathing. A lot of these functions are happening with the breathing with the posture. Either when you're a bit more the shifting of the pelvis forward and the collapse of the rib cage prevents you from breathing in fully. Let's say that you're locked into exhale, cannot breathing fully. Or you maybe have too much lordosis, meaning that you have too much curve on your lower back and you have the ribs flaring a little bit, and meaning that you cannot exhale fully, meaning you're blocked on inhale. The diaphragm cannot go down to exhale fully. In this exercise now, I'm going to try to show you to have a neutral spine in order to have a more optimal breathing from a diaphragm, meaning that we want to have the spine, like more neutral in order to be able to breathe better and to get a better position of the body for the diaphragm to work better and to help us out for the correction of the posture, get more energy and less stress in the body. Let's get started. So for this exercise, we are going to try to breathe and optimize the breathing optimize the position of our spine in the thoracic cage for the breathing for the diaphragm. I want you to position your leg this way. Now I want you to imagine that the lumbar spine is touching the ground. So you're going to have to play a little bit with your pelvis. Okay? You want to have the lumbar spine, L5, L4 touching the ground. Then you would like to have this part of the spine also touching the ground a little bit more. So you might have to make your back of the neck a bit longer to make sure you have contact of the ground. Then what we want to do is what you need to remember is that when you're breathing, you're not only breathing into the belly. There's an expansion at the front, but also expansion at the back. Okay, it's very important. How do we know if we have the expansion at the back? We're going to use our hands this position. This is the front, this is the back. Just underneath the rib cage on the last one. That's it right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in. Try to feel the four sides expanding, okay? What I don't want to see when you breathe in is you using your thoracic cage to finish the movement. I want the diaphragm to do everything. So, meaning, this is the breathing I want you to do. Imagine you're filling up a beer can, or like a can here, a cylinder, filling up slowly. At the end, you want to have a flaring of the rib cage a little bit. It looks like this. So, position and and finish with the mouth. And then first rib cage, then the belly. Of course, when I say rib cage and belly here, it involves the backside as well. So now together. Make sure you practice that several times to start feeling the back expanding. You might not be able to feel it straight away. Don't worry about it. Practice it more and more with the spine in neutral position, and you'll see at some point you will feel it. Step number 2, you can pause this for now if you need to practice more. Now step number 2, we want to work on the exhale to fire the oblique muscle to create a belt with the breathing that connect the transverse abdominis to the lower back. It looks like this. And then you're going to exhale, trying to clean a window. Automatically you see these belt forming, the oblique bringing the rib cage down here. And now when you're breathing afterwards, you should feel your back and the front expanding. Now when I'm breathing, I feel there's an expansion on my back as well. This breathing, this technique, is what I want you to use with every movement you do, rotation, side bending. This will connect your pelvis to your thoracic cage. It's going to create a cord that's going to help you to do every movement. Okay, so practice that, because we're going to use this breathing on every movement we do. I want you to be able to feel your core firing in this neutral position here. I want you to be able, when you stand up, to bring your belly button in and breathe in and feel the core firing. This is glowing all together when you're standing. Not needing to crunch to feel your core. No, you'll be able to do that and feel the transverse abdominis connected with the lower back muscle. Keep it up. See, that's what you want to get in every movement. It can be either a rotation or bringing the weight up. You want to activate this abdominal, this transverse abdominis, to get a lot of power, being able to connect the ground up to your hand. Same principle as boxing. Everything comes from the ground. So do the same here. The TVA is the way you connect your leg with the top of your body. This is the connector. Use that breathing for every single movement you do. Alright, so I'm very curious how that goes. Try that in your workout, and please leave me a comment below and let me know how it goes. Feel free to ask me questions, and if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. Keep it up.